Today we will learn about syphilis, the syphilitic virus, and also, so it's a rhinoceros. So there is utter prostration and debility in the morning, shifting rheumatic pain, chronic eruption and rheumatism, ichthyosis, syphilitic affection, pain from darkness to daylight, decreases and increases gradually, hereditary tendency to alcoholism, ulceration of mouth, nose, genitalia, skin, and succession of abscess. So in syphilis, there is shifting type of rheumatism, and it is mainly given for syphilitic affection. So the pain in syphilis is gradually decreasing and gradually increasing, and their pain is worse from darkness to daylight. It is from night to morning, and these patients have an utter prostration and debility in the morning. So mental symptoms. Okay, before that, along with this, there is succession of abscess, and this symptom is very important. There is hereditary tendency to alcoholism. Mind, loss of memory, remembers everything previous to his illness. Apathetic, feels as if gone insane or being paralyzed, fears the night and the sufferings from exhaustion and awakening, hopeless and despair of recovery. So mind, there is loss of memory. Here the patient remembers everything that is previous to his illness. So they have antiquate amnesia that they remembers everything previous to his illness. These patients are unable to create new memories. Because of that, there is a feeling that he is going insane or being paralyzed, and all his fears comes at night. And there is a despair for recovery. It might be because of his loss of memory, and since he cannot remember everything that is happening now, so there is a despair for recovery. Head symptoms: linear pain from temples across or from eyes backwards causes sleeplessness and delirium at night. Falling of hair fall, pain in bones of head, top of head feels as if coming off, stupefying sapalgia. So the across temples, there is a linear type of pain, or the pain may be from eyes to backwards, which cause sleeplessness and delirium at night. So we have already discussed all their complaints are aggravated at night. So at night, they will have this pain in their temples, linear type of pain, or the pain may be from the eyes to backwards, which cause sleeplessness and delirium. There is falling of hair, and pain of the head bones, skull bones, the pain of the skull bones. There is feeling as if the top of the head feels coming off, and there is stupefying sapalgia. Eye symptoms: chronic recurrent papillae inflammation of eyes, of cornea, successive crops of flectinula and abrasion of the epithelial cells in cornea, photophobia intense, lacrimation profuse, lids swollen, pain intense at night, ptosis, tubercular iritis, diplopia, one image seen below the other, feeling as if cold air blowing on eye. Other remedy is uric acid. So in eye symptoms, there is conjunctivitis, there is chronic recurrent flectinula inflammation of cornea, and the pain is intense at night and there is ptosis. These patients also have intense photophobia and profuse lacrimation. The lids will be swollen, and this tubercular iritis will be there. And one peculiar symptom is the diplopia, where they can see the image below the other. That is, they can see only half of the image of that is below half of the image. And there is a feeling as if the cold air were blowing on eyes. The other remedy is uric acid. Now the ear symptoms, there is caries of ossicles in ear of syphilitic origin. So it is a syphilitic remedy. Uh, so this caries is one of the features of syphilis. So in ears there is caries of ossicles, that's ear ossicles. Nose, caries of nose, nasal bone, hard palate, septum with perforation and ossina. So in nose there is perforation of the septum, hard palate, nasal bones along with ossina. So ossina is actually a chronic disease of the it is a chronic disease of the nasal bone, which is characterized by atrophy of the mucous membrane and the underlying bone. Now the mouth symptom. So in mouth there is teeth decay at the gum, edges are serrated and dark. This is very important symptom. In here the teeth is decayed at the gums, and the shape of the teeth, it will be serrated and dark. So particularly it is called as Hutchinson's teeth. Tongue is called teeth indented, deep longitudinal crack. So in tongue there is deep longitudinal crack along with indentation of the teeth. Ulcers are smart and burning. A smart and burning type of ulcer. Their ulcers will have a burning sensation. An excessive flow of saliva, it runs out of the mouth when sleeping. This is also important. There is excessive flow of saliva which runs through their mouth while sleeping. So Hutchinson teeth, teeth decay at the gums, tongue is cotted, indentation of the teeth can be seen, and there is long, deep longitudinal cracks. In stomach, there is craving for alcohol. So we have already discussed that there is a hereditary tendency for alcoholism, and that symptom is very particular for syphilis. Now the rectum feels tied up with strictures, enema very painful, fissures and prolapse. So there is a stricture. So strictures are very common in syphilitic conditions, and enema, use of enema is very painful. Along with stricture, there is fissures and prolapse, rectal prolapse and anal fissures can be seen. This enema is very important. Enemas are painful. Extremities, sciatica worse at night, better about daybreak. Rheumatism of shoulder joint at insertion of deltoid. This is another important sentence which has been asked in question. There is rheumatism of shoulder joint at the insertion of deltoid. Run around. Severe pain along long bones, redness and rawness between the toes, other than these addition. Rheumatism, muscles are caked in hard nose or lumps, always washing the hands. It's a previous year questions. Always washing hands. Indented ulcer. Muscles contracted in hard nose. So the sciatica, it is worse at night, better during the daybreak. Rheumatism, in rheumatism, the pain is at the insertion of deltoid, and there is severe pain in long bone, redness and rawness between the toes. So in rheumatism, the muscles are caked, and it seems like lumps. You can feel the muscles like a lumps. There is indented ulcers, always washing hands. Now the female symptoms. Ulcers on labia, leukorrhea profuse, thin, watery, acrid, with sharp knife pain in organs. So leukorrhea is thin, profuse, watery and acrid. This symptom is important. Knife pain in ovaries and ulcers on labia. Now the respiratory symptoms. Apnea, chronic asthma in the summer, wheezing and rattling. Other remedies tarantula. Cough is dry, hard, worse at night. Windpipe sensitive to touch. The other remedy is lacusis. Lancinating pain from the base of the heart to the apex at night. So respiratory system is very important. Here, there is apnea. Apnea means loss of voice. Along with this, there is chronic asthma in summer. Very important. I have seen this in question papers. Chronic asthma in summer, the medicine will be syphilis, and the windpipe is very sensitive to touch. This is also important. Another important symptom is the pain in heart, that from the base of the heart to the apex at night. Pain from base to the apex. Okay, very important. Just remember, pain from the base of the heart to the apex. It is syphilis, syphilinum. Skin reddish brown eruptions with disagreeable odor. Extreme emaciation. So skin, there will be reddish brown eruptions with disagreeable odor, and there is extreme emaciation. So syphilinum is compared to meth, calihydrated nitric acid, aromate, and aluminum. Another modalities, here the symptoms are worse at night, sun down to sunset, seashore in summer. So aggravation at seashore, you can find this in syphilinum. Then the amelioration seashore is seen in Medorum and it is better by inlands or mountains during day. So better in inlands, mountains during day, and moving about slowly. Amelioration moving about slowly. Now the dose. The highest potency is early and infrequent doses. So you have to keep the high potency. Infrequent dose means does it need to repeat it often. So this is all about supplement. Thank you.